Hello, guys. Brother Mitch here, and welcome back to the Mitch and Stephanie podcast. I've got my beautiful wife here with me, Stephanie.
Hello, how are you all tonight?
I really hope that you got to see our last podcast. If you did not, you can go to my Facebook page or Instagram, uh, YouTube. We've got to post it everywhere and rewatch that episode last week.
Yeah, we have to clarify some stuff from our last episode.
Okay, like what?
The kiddos was like, Mom and Dad, why did you all not watch the movie? Like, because we got preoccupied doing other stuff.
Well, let me explain to the viewers exactly what we're talking about. The very first date that we had, I took Stephanie out to eat at a steak place here in town that's no longer here.
Reno's?
I wasn't sure if we could say that or not, but we did. And do you remember what happened on our first date?
Yeah, I spilled a whole glass of ice water all over him.
She spilled a glass of ice water, and when the server came to clean it up, what did I do?
You said it was your fault.
That's what I did. I thought that was a classy move since it was our first date. And then afterwards, I took her home. I already owned a home here. And we sit down to watch a movie, and we've made some popcorn. And the movie I chose was
Angels in the Outfield.
Right. Now, here's what we talked about last week. Did we finish watching the movie or not?
No, and I said, matter of fact, Mitch, we never even started the movie.
I always thought that we started it.
I have no recollection of starting it.
Why did we not finish the movie or even start the movie in that case?
Well, to quote Edward in Twilight, we just got to talking.
From what I understood as we were watching the movie, from what I can remember, you asked, and I think it was because she was bored with the movie. Let me explain two things why I chose the movie. And then, yeah, you were bored. But let me tell you why I chose that movie. We met at church, both of us Christian people, and I decided to pick a movie that was a good Christian theme. You know, Angels in the Outfit, a child can watch it.
We officially met at Kmart.
Well, I'd seen her at church, and
we hadn't met.
The first time we talked, I guess, was at Kmart. But I picked it because it was a good family Christian movie. Kids can even watch that movie. If you've never seen it, watch that movie. And the second reason is because it's a baseball movie. Who doesn't like baseball movies? Right, and I think what happened was you got bored with it.
I like to go to a baseball game, but it's not necessarily to watch the baseball game.
So people thought that we didn't watch it for another reason, but actually what happened was we left the house and walked around the neighborhood together for the first time.
Matter of fact, you said, do you want to come see your house? You didn't even say my house. You said, do you want to come see your house?
You know, when I met Stephanie, I knew the first time I'd ever seen her, I'd spend the rest of my life with her. She was standing in the front in the doing worship, and she had her hands up in the air, praising the Lord, and she was singing right up in the front of the church. And
they didn't have the microphone on me, so he didn't hear me, thankfully.
But I was attracted to her physically, but there was just something spiritual about this girl. I could tell that she just really loved the Lord, and I guess we fell in love right off the bat, didn't we?
Yeah,
there was a pause there. You know, there was a long pause.
Well, I was going to say, because I just knew that you were the person I was supposed to marry.
Yeah. And now we've been together how many years?
A lot.
27 years. And we have three beautiful children together that God's really blessed us with. What are we talking about today? We've cleared up that.
We were talking about the Angels in the Outfield. Did I end up watching it this week?
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Yes, I did. I finally watched it. I can say that I actually watched it. Was it worth waiting a lifetime to see the movie? Yes, I think it was still relevant for today's time. No modern technology, but did I cry during the movie? I had some crying. I laughed.
Wow.
Was the graphics a little corny at times? Yes. Was it cute? It was cute. Would I watch it again? Yeah, probably.
It's a children's movie, and where can you watch the movie at if they want to watch it?
I don't know.
On the Disney app.
On the Disney app.
If you have a Disney subscription, you can watch it on the app. Uh, we were talking about this, me and Stephanie, earlier today. It's been so many years ago when that happened that I can't remember what form of media that we used to watch that movie. I don't think they had streaming back then, did they, or
I
not?
think we
They might
agreed it
have.
was probably VHS.
Yeah, I don't even think they had Blu-ray and DVDs.
They didn't have
then.
Blu-ray, but I know they had DVDs. But that particular movie, I think we wouldn't have owned it on, or you wouldn't have owned it. You would have, when we first got together, you had a lot of VHS disc, not disc. What are they called? Tapes.
Well, what I encourage you to do is sit down when you have time with your wife. Make it a date night. Make it a date night, and watch that movie together. Make some popcorn and watch the movie all the way through. And watch it with your children if you want to.
Well, if they don't want to watch that movie, what are some other baseball movies that they could watch? I think I recall it.
Field of Dreams.
Is that a movie?
Yeah, but Field of Dreams, is Kevin Costner. It's one of the greatest movies.
It, they will come.
Right. It's one of the greatest baseball movies that there ever was. For the Love of the Game, he also made that movie too. But I used to have all the baseball movies because I was a baseball fan, and I still am to some degree. I went to college in Cincinnati, so I learned to love baseball really early. Now, Stephanie hasn't been to too many games, so we've been to a few, haven't we?
The Reds you're talking about.
The Reds.
You did the first season, the Legends were here, which they're not even called that anymore, I don't think. You got season tickets for the Legends that first year, but that's all.
Right. So tell us today, do you like baseball? If so, who's your favorite team? And what are some of your favorite movies? We talked a little bit about this last week, but I can't remember, and the whole episode last week was on movies. I can't remember what you said your favorite movie was.
I never said what my favorite. We were talking about our favorite Christmas movies.
Okay.
But I didn't watch any Christmas movies this week.
There's some movies that I watch every Christmas. Number one.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Number one is Elf. I watch that every single year. And National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Yeah, you watched that already without me.
I watched both of those without you already. But that doesn't mean we can't watch them again. Also, I like Home Alone.
Mitch likes to talk during the movie. He'll be like, watch this. And if it's a movie you haven't already seen, you're like, thanks for spoiling it for me. I don't like to know. I like to be surprised. And even if I've already seen the movie, I'll be like, oh, I forget what's going to happen. So it's like seeing it again.
What about some of the older Christmas movies? Do you like those?
I haven't seen
the
old
old black and white ones?
No, that's what I said. I still have to watch Miracle on 34th Street.
The Angel Gets Its Wings.
Oh, yeah.
And The Grinch.
What is the name of that?
Well, I thought that's what the name of it was. But
no. Oh, It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah, It's a Wonderful Life.
I do love It's a Wonderful Life.
Does that have Jimmy Stewart in it?
That is Jimmy Stewart.
Yeah.
That is an awesome movie.
What else is there as far as Christmas goes? I always watch, and now don't hold this against me because I'm an old man, but I like watching Frosty the Snowman and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and The Grinch That Stole Christmas, all those cartoons.
Well, remember when we were a kid, they put Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Frosty the Snowman. I think they would play them back to back. And The Wizard of Oz, even though it's not Christmas, they played those once a year. And if you did not get to see them when they aired them, you were out of luck till the next year when they aired. So the kids today are spoiled. They can watch streaming whenever on demand. And we didn't have that luxury.
Yeah, and if you notice now, I don't know if you have an Apple subscription, the only way that you can watch any of the Peanut movies, which are great, they have the Thanksgiving and Halloween and Christmas episode, the Christmas tree, you have to have an Apple subscription now because they're not on TV anymore. But
the Peanuts aren't?
Yeah, the Peanuts aren't.
That's his favorite. Those are his favorite.
Well, I think you can still watch Frosty and Rudolph, though. I think they're still on NBC, and maybe they just played or they're coming up. But
do we own the Peanuts?
We don't own them on Blu-ray, if that's what you're talking about, but we have an Apple subscription show, so we can go in and watch them
I thought we had them
any
on
time.
iTunes.
No, we can watch them. Well, we do because you have a subscription, but we can watch those at any time. And I've got Frosty and Rudolph and all those other ones, even The Grinch Who Stole Christmas on Blu-ray disc.
Well, what else should we talk about? They already.
Let's just talk. I know we may have mentioned this last week, but Christmas trees. I mean,
Oh.
Thanksgiving is coming up this week. It's going to be Thursday.
Are you all cooking? Who all's cooking? Raise your hand. The girls. I wasn't going to cook this year, or we weren't going to cook, but the girls are like, Mom, we got to have somewhere to eat, so we're going to be making a small Thanksgiving meal.
Well, tell them what you're making that my mom used to make that I absolutely love, and what you make is fabulous.
Hopefully I'll make it. I'm making dumplings. I don't know that it's fabulous, but the girls like it's my dumplings. Chicken and dumplings.
And how do you fix those?
Well, just a little bit of that and a little bit of this. I got to end up getting my chicken, and hopefully they'll have some in stock. We'll have rolls. We'll have a little ham, and hopefully, I don't know that we're actually going to have a turkey. We may just stick with chicken, but we'll see. And we'll have just
green beans, macaroni and cheese, rolls.
Oh, a pumpkin pie. Has. You all love I could care less about a pumpkin pie, but
what would Thanksgiving be without pumpkin pie?
Yeah, they and the girls like pumpkin pie. Of course, I like some Cool Whip and a little pumpkin pie.
My mom used to make dumplings. I think you've heard me talk about this before. She would break up biscuits,
yeah, you told me.
And I would just put those on top of my mashed potatoes and my turkey. They were so good. And
yeah, because you use the gravy from the dumplings.
Yeah.
Well, that's how I learned how to make dumplings was my mom. My mom made really good dumplings too, or she did. She did. And I loved her dumplings, but her dumplings were different than your mom's dumplings.
Right.
Because Mama used the whole big biscuit, and oh man.
But mom
made, Mama.
Listen,
made
when her mother would make banana pudding for Thanksgiving, and I absolutely loved it. And I like my vanilla pudding cold. My mother used to make it hot, but her mother used to make a bowl. This is no exaggeration. This big. Stephanie told me that she put a dozen bananas in it. What made it so good?
A dozen eggs in her potato salad.
Okay, maybe I'm getting it wrong, but this bowl was huge.
Well, she used a big bowl too for her potato salad.
And it wasn't full of just wafers. It actually had some bananas in it, which I really like. So I don't know if that's a tradition you all have. Maybe not. My mom used to make homemade banana pudding. She would make her own meringue.
Your mom put the meringue on her. Mama didn't put the meringue on hers.
She would put it in the oven and brown that meringue, and she would actually serve
here's the thing his mom said about making that meringue, and I don't know how, I'd say it's true. You have to turn that bowl a certain way to get your meringue to raise just right. But
I don't know what meringue is. I guess it's just eggs and milk, isn't it?
Egg whites and sugar.
Oh.
I don't even think it's milk. No.
Anyway, comment and let us know what you like to eat on Thanksgiving, what you're planning on serving this year.
Oh, Christmas trees. We didn't even get to that.
Well, we've just got
a couple of minutes in.
Yeah, you want to talk to them about that?
Are you all putting up a Christmas tree this year or not? We're still debating. We haven't even decided. We've got a little ceramic one, which I do like. And we're thinking about maybe just keeping that up this year.
Or have you already put your tree up? I know a lot of people right after Halloween, they put the tree up. And, well, like she said, we've got it. It's not that we haven't put no Christmas decorations up. And if you have put your tree up, more power to you is what I say.
Here's my hold off. Dusting, because I'm like, man, you get kind of, the dust builds up too much in that over a month. And taking it down and putting it back up, I'm just like, is it worth it? I'm thinking this year,
it makes you wonder at the age we are. When we were young, it was nothing to do that. But once you get our age, it takes, well, sometimes it takes a little bit more effort to get that stuff down and put it back. But I was the type of person my whole life, I loved having a Christmas tree for Thanksgiving.
No, it came up after Thanksgiving, I think, every year. At least maybe Black Friday, but it. And who all's going Black Friday shopping? I think if you haven't already gone Black Friday shopping, you might have already missed the deals. They're already going on.
Maybe the best way to do it is just do it online. What do you think? Instead of fighting the crowds out there?
Oh, definitely. If you can do it online. But Jesus is the reason for the season. Anyway.
Jesus is the reason for the season. Well, we're run out of time. We're 15 minutes in. And listen, please do something today for us. Subscribe to this and follow us, because we're going to be doing podcasts every single week. Any questions that you have, you can always go to carmackcreatives.com. You can ask us there. You can watch our videos there. We have all kinds of resources there for you. And we want to bless you just like that you bless us every week. Hey, we love you guys. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving. And we'll see you next week. Stephanie?
God bless you.
See you guys.